So before we start the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as it helps the channel grow. So, let's get into it. Alright, welcome back to the channel. I figured I found something pretty interesting. Let me turn down this volume just a little bit. Welcome to Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. I thought this would be a perfect game to upload on the channel. Stealthy, great sniper game. It's one of the most underrated sniper games in my opinion. So I figured why not go ahead and upload it on the channel. Now, I actually had started a save just to make sure the game worked. So everything is working fine. I wanted to do a walkthrough on this just to spruce up the channel just a little bit. So if you guys are going to enjoy this series, please consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, as it helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these Sniper Ghost Warrior videos. And without further ado, let's get into it. Check the settings. Full disclaimer: this game is not for the faint of heart. It's it's graphic. There's gore in it, so it's not for the faint of heart. If you have a weak stomach, this might not be the game for you. But it's incredibly fun, so I figured I'd put it on here. Let's see if I think I have everything configured the way I want to. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Let me take this off. Alright. So I'm gonna start the new game. I'm gonna shut up and let y'all watch.
Greetings, Raven. Thank you for accepting this commission, and welcome to Kuamar. For the past 20 years, it has been controlled by two people, President Omar al-Bakr and his wife, Bibi Rashida. Their regime is both cruel and brutal, but we saw no reason to interfere. Till now. We have actionable intel Kuamar is planning an offensive against a neighboring state. A war here is unacceptable. It will disrupt the whole region, inflating global oil prices. The conflict was triggered by the assassination of President al-Bakr. His wife has taken power, but her grip is weak. Some within her government resent both her gender and Western education. However, she's supported by a close network of warlords. They provide troops and weaponry to Rashida, reinforcing her control and preventing open revolt. The regime is financed by the hacker and crypto-anarchist Lars Hellstrom. Wanted by multiple agencies, he threatens governments, rigs elections, and holds corporations to ransom. Together, they are the masterminds behind this offensive. We need you to shut them all down. We also have a friendly in country, Taj Tahir, a journalist and the son of one of Rashida's few political opponents. He disappeared after being arrested on espionage charges. Find him. Kuamar's terrain is both arid and mountainous, so getting close to a target may not be possible. We know you're a long shot specialist, so this shouldn't be a problem. The new gear should help, especially the prototype visor. It has an enhanced battlefield display and a direct comms link to me. Rashida and her allies cannot be allowed to ignite the region. Her war must be stopped. I'll be in touch.
Quite an intro, if I say so myself. Let me turn down some of this audio just a little bit. Turn down the music. Turn down the dialogue just a little bit. Alright, so we should be good. Turned on subtitles and everything. Journal. Development. There's skills in this game too. This is gonna be a fun game to play. Right now, let's get right into the tutorial. This game is also really hard from what I hear if you play on higher difficulties. I don't know if I'm gonna play on the hardest difficulty. I don't feel like I want to play on the hardest difficulty, but I don't know. So let's get right into it. So here are the difficulties right now. You have marksman. You can play without punishment. It's fun, engaging, Fun, engaging sniping mechanics await, with compelling enemies and enjoyable challenges. Play your own way. You also have Sharpshooter. Put your skills to the test, engage with accessible sniping mechanics, balance enemies, and interesting challenges. Bring it on. Red Dot Helper is unavailable by default. Can be switched on in settings. These two are really, really hard. So, for this walkthrough, I'm just gonna play on Sharpshooter.
How's the heat there, Raven? It's time to get familiar with your weapons and gear. The tactical visor we supplied provides a live feed from your scope. It's equipped with an advanced combat display. You'll be able to scan terrain as well as tag and track hostiles. We've also given you some extra tools. We'd prefer it if you didn't break them. I'll run through their features on our live fire range. Once you're happy, we can move on to the mission itself. Calibrate the mask's display to your biometrics. There's a training rifle ahead by the OP. Pick it up and let's begin.
Roger that, Control.
Alright, we're in game. It's been a long time since I played a first-person shooter. The last one I played was Resident Evil? I think it was Resident Evil. That was the last one I played. I think all my graphics settings are set to the max. Let's get right into this. If you don't know me, I love games that require sniping and stealth. I think they're fun. They're also very engaging. So I think this was a perfect game for the channel.
Take a prone position to stabilize your base. Switch on your binocular display to enable hostile tags.
Use T to use binocular mode. Let me readjust myself here, my mic. Because I want to be here for a minute.
Tag the target straight ahead. You're 12 o'clock. Tagging hostiles will give you their range and keep track of their movements.
I did play a little bit of this just to make sure it was working. So I do know some of the controls.
Your scope also allows you to measure range to targets. Go to glass and see for yourself. The upper left quadrant in your scope is a rangefinder. The target's height on that scale indicates their distance from you. It'll change according to your zoom ratio. Focus on your breathing. Splash this target. Aim for the head.
Boom.
Hit. Go for the next one. Next target, you're 12, 300 meters. I know you're used to doing the maths for range, wind speed, and direction in your head, but we've saved you some time. Adjust for range and use the bullet drop curve to line the shot up.
So you can...
Check the distance and wind direction. Go for a headshot.
You can actually, like, change the dynamics of the reticle and of the sniper.
Good. Raven, find your next target.
Again, same thing here.
Adjusting your scope to target's range will improve accuracy. I've marked the distance for you. Set your scope elevation to 400. By calibrating your scope properly, you won't have to manually adjust your aim up or down to compensate for the distance and bullet drop.
You can also hold your breath to stabilize the gun or the sniper to be able to get a more accurate shot.
Good. Splash 4 more now. There's plenty of ammo. Restock or reload when you need it. I know you're a marksman, but use your binoculars to tag hostiles before taking the shot. It'll give you distance to target to zero your scope.
Alright. It's 461 meters away. He's 740 meters away. He's 583 meters away. He's 570. That one is 401. Okay. Alright. He's 612. Okay. No, he's 573. Okay. Alright, so let's get out of the binocular mode. That's all the enemies. Oh wow, there's some more over here. He's 900 meters away. It's a long way away. 1,116 meters away. He's 979, 720, I'm sorry, meters away. Alright, so we could try the longest targets first. Zoom in a little bit more. So somewhere in the 7s.
Excellent. First target down.
That one is 1,000 meters away. So let's zoom in the scope a little bit more. That was a miss. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot I could zoom in.
Two more to go.
Good. So this is a perfect sniping game. Realistic bullet drop and everything. I know I'm gonna fail at times at this though. So he's 600 meters away. Moving targets are going to be the hardest to hit. I missed that one too. Alright, so we'll switch over to this one. How far is he? 500 meters away.
Not bad. One more to go.
Let's see if we can get him over there. He's also 500 meters away.
Your scope is zeroed now. We can move on to the next stage of familiarization. Head to the door behind you. Move through the door to the next area. We have some additional kit to familiarize yourself with.
So that was pretty easy. But then again, I had already played the tutorial.
First up, Falcon drone. Pick it up. Select it from your inventory. Now launch it. The Falcon can see when you can't. There are two enemies behind that metal wall ahead. Locate and tag them with the drone. It has a limited battery life, but will recharge when holstered. Call it back. The drone can hack CCTV boxes. We're looking into possible upgrades later. There's a CCTV access point in the building below. Send the drone in and hack it. That interference is caused by a jamming tower. You're likely to encounter more of them during your missions. They're heavily armored, so don't try to destroy them. Just keep the drone out of their jamming range. Your mask's HUD will indicate when you're close to one. Thankfully, their heavy armor does limit signal range. Use the drone to find an alternate route to the CCTV box.
There. You can lower the drone by using C.
Hacking one access point gives you control of all the cameras connected to it. It also prevents them detecting your presence. Any hostiles you spot on camera will be tagged in your HUD too. That's handy.
Nothing else there. We can exit out of this.
You're up to speed on the drone now. There's another piece of kit on the table. Have a look. These auto turrets sync with your HUD. You still need to mark hostiles for the turret manually, but it can then fire at your command.
place the turret right here.
Once placed, you set it up via your mask's binocular mode. Activate that now. Focus on the hostiles you tag with the drone. Then you need to mark them for your turret. Remember, turret marking is separate from your binocular tagging. Exit binocular mode and command the turret to fire. Once marked, you can execute the fire command anytime. You're done with gear familiarization. One thing I should mention, you can use the turret's inbuilt camera for overwatch, or use it to execute simultaneous shots if needs be. Also, the turrets are under constant development. We may be able to upgrade them later. That's all the new gear covered. We have a spot set up to test special ammo too. Or you can head straight out. There's a truck waiting in the back.
They have special ammo as well. I might go over it. I didn't really go over it when I played for the first time and when I first booted up the game. So I might go over it. So, we have the Agile and EMP. So, we have different types of bullets. You have tagging bullets, luring bullets, armor-piercing bullets, and agile bullets. EMP bullets, we can enable electronic devices. We also have explosive bullets. So, we're now using the agile bullets. So these bullets, use agile bullets to shoot without compensating for gravity and wind. They probably do less damage though. They're faster. They're a little bit faster. But they don't do a lot of damage. Okay, so I see that. Now you have armor-piercing and explosive bullets. Explosive bullets will detonate on impact, but they're probably louder. Good for APCs and trucks. And then you have EMP bullets. Your armor piercing, all that stuff. Let me see. So you have... Here are the EMP bullets. You can disable electronic devices with this. So if I shoot that control box with these bullets, it'll disable all of them. If I go back to the heavy bullets, we have an armor-piercing bullet. These bullets can be used to penetrate objects, which means I can shoot people through walls. So, like right here, if I wanted to shoot him in the chest, change my range of my scope. So, right about here. The only thing is, these bullets drop a little bit more. So with armor-piercing bullets, they'll penetrate through any surface, but they're a little bit heavier, and they drop more when you shoot. These bullets, we're looking at the tagging bullets. These can tag people. These bullets can tag people. It places like a tracer on them. So, that's the tagging bullets. The next bullets will probably be the luring bullets. You can draw someone's attention. So if I shoot at a wall, they'll go looking for that. So, with all that being said, I think we can get straight into our first mission. So, now we gotta customize our loadout. You can customize your loadout with anything. Just be aware that certain missions require certain snipers and certain, equipment. So, if you want to be more stealthy, you could use a light sniper rifle. Heavy sniper rifles like the UK-50 are loud, but can deliver a powerful bullet at any distance, which makes them a good fit for long shots. So, you can press X on this weapon to customize it. Here are all the scopes that you can get for this particular sniper. And that's it. They're not going to let me customize too much, because this is the first mission. Your development screen, you can develop all this stuff. You can develop your equipment, you can develop your gadgets, you can develop, your support and stealth, and you can develop your mask. Right now, I'm purchasing the skill called Augmented. I can now get thermal vision in my mask, so I can see people through walls and, so I don't have to keep tagging people all the time. Now, I want to go back here. I have a lot of sniper rifles. Now the damage on this rifle is so bad on light sniper rifles, but they're a little bit faster, they stabilize easier, and they can carry different types of bullets. So light sniper rifles can carry like armor piercing, tagging, and luring, but they won't be able, specifically with this rifle, they won't be able to carry an EMP and explosive bullets and stuff like that. If I switch you a heavy, you can carry this all, but it's loud. So I really like to be stealthy when I play, but, and as you can see, this will give you the pros and cons of each sniper rifle. If I wanted to choose, there's no silencer option on this, so these are all not really good for this mission that I'm doing, so I'll just stick with the loud one, but I'm going to customize it. You get your sidearms, you get your secondary too. I have all this stuff, so can I get a silencer? I cannot get any silencer for this weapon. There's camo and stuff for these weapons as well. Okay, so I want to use a silencer. I really want to use a silencer. I don't know if I need it, but I want to use one. So let me see if I can find a different sniper rifle that has a silencer on it. Let's try this one. There it is. But it's 36,000, of course. So I can't use a silencer yet. But these are all the upgrades. You get to upgrade your barrel, your camo, your optics, everything. Alright, so we'll just use our default sniper. So boom, equip that. Can I get my drone or anything? Nope, not yet. Not enough money. What about my secondary? Not a lot of ammo in this weapon, but it's very quiet. It's a crossbow. If you want to be stealthy, you could go with this. But what if you get into a firefight? I'm not gonna pick a shotgun. I'll pick this. Just because if I get into a firefight, I don't want to be outgunned. And I don't want to use this assault rifle because it's very, very, very unstable. Something a little bit smaller. So, and here's the sidearms and all that. I'm just gonna stick with the silent pistol for now. I think we're ready to go into our first mission. So let's look at the challenges. There's a lot of them. This is really, really, like I said, you can really get deep into this. And of course you can speed run the game and you'll be done in like 3 hours, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play through like a normal person. So we're going to eliminate him first, Mr. Antoine Zarza. Target number 1 is Antoine Zarza, Rashida's favorite general and quartermaster. The Zarza clan are arms dealers alongside conducting other criminal enterprises. Eliminate him and the Kuwamari military will struggle to equip their militias. You also have eliminate him, and him. So, let's get right into it. I'll put it on sharpshooter, and I'll be quiet.
Raven, I'm sure you know, the record for the longest sniper kill belongs to a Canadian Special Forces operator. During the Iraq War, he hit a target over 2 miles away. Today's mission won't need you to hit anything that far, but it's still going to be a challenge. This operation is designated Cold Bore Zero. We're dropping you onto a plateau located within range of all 3 targets. Your window of opportunity is small, so hit and move. The first target here is Antoine Zarza, Rashta's favorite warlord and quartermaster. The Zarza clan are arms dealers alongside other criminal enterprises. Eliminate him and the Kuwamari government will struggle to equip their militias. Your second target is a disgraced SAS officer, Captain Ronald Payne. He's in charge of the Army's tactical training and currently stationed at one of their boot camps. Your third target is Colonel Fyodor Novikov, a Russian GRU agent sent here to control logistics and supply. Removing these actors from the board will seriously hamper Rashida's plans. Stay sharp. I'll be in contact when you arrive on site.
Control, do you read? This is Raven.
Roger, Raven. What's your status?
I've exited the helo, and I'm commencing recon of the plateau.
Intel indicates light foot patrols and some forward observation posts only. Proceed with caution and you should reach the sniper hides with little opposition.
Understood.
The plateau will provide you with 3 OPs which overlook each target location. They should give you a good line of sight on any hostiles.
Sounds like a piece of cake. Except for the range, and with no spotter.
I'm confident you won't miss. It's one of the reasons we picked you.
No pressure then.
Let me know when you've reached the first OP.
Roger that. Raven out.
Alright, so we're ready. Look around for enemies, check the map. These are where our targets are going to be located. This will not be easy. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even gonna try to do most of these challenges. I'm just gonna kill the people I need to kill and get up out of there. But if we can find some of these collectibles, that'd be nice. So let's get right into it. I'll get out of this. I remember. There are enemies here, so.
You go look in that cart over there. I'll search deep. I have a good feeling about them.
Right, there's an enemy there. If I fail, don't judge me. So we'll go around him. Should shoot him in his head, but there's too much recoil on this gun. Alright, let's be really careful, because this is a stealth game, and they do not play when they find you. Him over there is who we need to get. Turn around. I'm coming. Let's go get the other one.
The rest of the patrol. Where are they?
Coming to kill you.
Not if I kill them first.
Alright, so that deals with them. There are a lot of enemy types. So you got the basic enemies. The regular soldiers are versatile but relatively easy to kill. Sergeants are close combat specialists resistant to gas weapons. Riflemen specialize in assault and can use higher class grenades. Marksmen are long distance killers and it's best to eliminate them first. Heavy soldiers can withstand a lot of damage. Try to use a heavy sniper rifle against them. Interrogating officers can provide information about contracts. During your contracts, Raven, you will come across valuable targets known as bounties. They are very mobile and not always present in the region, but they always return to take care of their business. And when they do, you will be notified. Bounties always carry substantial information that you must acquire and extract safely. Beware while you hunt them, as bounties are guarded by highly skilled snipers known as rivals. So we got to be careful. So if we're looking at the classes here, the ones with the circle are the marksmen, and I can tell the difference between regular foot soldiers. So we'll be able to tell the difference. So we got to be careful, because there are other snipers with us, and they're professionally trained. So let's be very careful in how we proceed. Either way, let's check these houses and everything. And note, you cannot sprint. You have to kind of jog a little bit, because if you sprint, it's going to take down your stamina, and stamina is very important when you get ready to start sniping people. So I won't be sprinting as much. So we can get to locations faster while sprinting, but expect me to be a horrible shot. So let's get right into it. There's a guy up there. So we have our gadgets. There's a guy right up there. He has a helmet on too, so I gotta be careful. Right there.
I'll never tell you where those supplies are.
No reason to keep you alive then.
Alright, so that deals with them.
Control, this is Raven with a sit rep.
Roger, Raven. Go ahead.
I'm heading for the OP overlooking the port.
Good. We just received some fresh intel on Zaza. He may be conducting a deal today. Our sources tracked a known weapons supplier crossing the border earlier and heading on the main road to that location. If we're lucky, you'll catch them both.
Do you have anything on the supplier's ETA?
Negative, but one of the locals may have more info. Look for a hostile stationed near one of the comms relays. I'm sure they've heard the chatter.
I probably won't be asking him nicely.
How you do it is up to you.
Explosives. A radio. Interesting. So this is valuable stuff we might need. Anything else before we spring into action? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's get out of that. Wonder if there's anything in the houses. What's a good way I can approach this? Because I want to interrogate that officer over there. There's a lot of guys. I could lure them. So I can throw rocks and stuff to lure them to different places. I could do that. I could also use my sniper, but I don't have any luring bullets, so we'll try to stay as stealthy as possible. So let's be careful. I'll head down to these houses and check. We don't know how many patrols are out here. It'd be good just to check, just in case. Alright, so there's nothing in these houses. Vast desert, so... I'm not gonna go that way, I know that. So I'll head up here. With a little bit of a sprint on it. We'll head this way. You can crouch in bushes so they won't be able to see you. So my plan is to lure this man right here into a horrible situation. He can't see me.
As soon as this is over, I'm going to get the cat. Or maybe I should get two. I think I read somewhere it is recommended that one gets two cats, so their development goes right.
He's thinking about cats. So there's a range to this rock. He definitely can't see me. This might take... One mission might take the entire video, so I gotta be careful. Has he left? No, he hasn't. Should shoot him right in his head. I want to, so bad.
As soon as this is over, I'm going to get the cat. Or maybe I should get two. I think I read somewhere it is recommended that one gets two cats, so their development goes right.
Go ahead and get you out the paint. Let's move his body too. Okay, now here comes the harder part. Some barrels right there. Gotta be very careful. He's a little bit more armored than his counterpart. He has a helmet on. I'll come to these bushes right over here. You cannot save while you're engaged with the enemy. He's a problem, because he's the lookout and he sees everything. That guy's a problem. This guy's a problem. Could start blessing on him and then go from there. So he's going to rotate over. I know that for a fact. So, perfect place would to be to go right here. And just watch for a minute. He's going over there. What about you over there? I could just blow his head off with a sniper rifle. Let me get far enough away to where if I have to use a sniper rifle, I'll be hidden and they won't be able to see me. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. He's 100 meters away. There's no silencer on this, so this is gonna suck. Let's. I'll wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. You gotta be decisive. You gotta be kind of. You gotta kind of think about this a little bit more. He's going back over there. He always stops right there. Nope. If I had like a lure or something, I would get him. Alright. They leave me no choice. First sniper shot. Let's go. Escape. So they lost him.
Roger. Search for the hostile. He can't be far. Out.
They'll be searching out there, so we got rid of that lookout. He's the main target. He's all isolated and he's by himself. They don't see me yet. Can I save? I cannot save. Is he coming out? He's making his rounds back to that officer. The heat has died down. So I'm gonna take up a new position.
This is Delta 4-0. We got a man down. Over.
They've returned back to duty. The only problem with that is they're standing right next to each other, and they're perfect. See if I can get a shot on them. I cannot. I'm trying to isolate that officer as much as possible. But first, let me check how long we've been going. We still got enough time. Yep, still got plenty of time. So I'll take up another position. Got some bushes here we can hide in. So they'll be coming this way.
Delta Mike, there's a sniper in Sector 7, clear! Copy that. Mobilizing search. Stand by. Out.
Well, they're doing that. They're going up that way. That means his tent is completely unguarded. And that's exactly where I'm going. You idiots. There's no crosshairs in this game either, so you gotta aim. You better aim down sights. Go ahead and get that.
Control. I found intel on the laptop. The weapons deal is imminent.
Then you'd better get set up at the OP.
Dang, he's just gonna move right out of range. Let me see if I can get another spot. Can't get a good spot on the enemy. So he's 100 meters away. But he's moving. And I don't feel confident enough to take that shot. I'll get another position. That officer's coming back down, so we'll flank right back around. Right back to that same position. Like I said, if I have to blast, I'll start blasting fools. They're still in the search, so I'm gonna head right back to that same position. I really want to interrogate that officer. So let's get back up here. They have no idea where I am. This one's a dead man. Utter brutality. Go right back to that same spot.
Papa 8 to base. We have a hostile sniper awaiting orders. Clear. Roger. Maintain cover and search for hostiles' location. Out.
These boys don't know what's going on. And I'll take a position over here. Because they're gonna come right up that ridge. And when they do, they're dead men. So let me get a good position in these bushes. Coming right up there. That officer's all alone now.
HQ, this is Delta 2-1. We have a sniper on us. Search clearance needed. Over. Copy. Take up defensive positions. Locate the shooter. Out.
I'd be retreating. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just isolated all his homies. I just iced all his homies, and he ain't gonna retreat. He's man of good spirit. Not gonna help him much though. I want to go interrogate him, see what he knows. But if he has to die, he'll die. Alright, so we're in the bushes right now. He's still on high alert. Come here. Let's talk.
You know what I'm looking for. Where is it?
I don't know.
Now, what kind of attitude is that?
That's all of them. Alright, that was good. Let's reload our sniper. Then we're gonna proceed to the next area. already looted this laptop. There's a radio, though, over here. Right over here. Okay. Alright, I guess we're done there. Left a lot of dead in our wake. They've done it to themselves. So I'll go ahead and run to the next area. I think we're done here. They didn't really tell me what I wanted to know. No, I don't want that. Okay. Alright, so we'll move on to the next area. He'll be right up in there, in that complex. Maybe I'll save that for a future video. Climbing will make noise. We've reached a fast travel point. Sometimes you just gotta take your time and think about it for a minute. The answer might not be as simple as you think.
What was that?
Didn't even see him. Are there any other bodies? It scared the crap out of me. I didn't even know he was sitting there. Let's take his body.
Control, it's Raven. I'm in position above the port.
Copy that. Plan your shots carefully. Zarza's likely to run if you miss.
So no alarms?
Well, not before Zarza is dead at least.
There he goes. We're at the point, so... Can shoot that off. There's a guy there. There's a guy there.
Control, I have eyes on the primary target.
Him.
Confirmed. That's Antoine Zarza.
At this distance, it's not going to be easy, even with all this fancy new gear.
Agreed, but the basics don't change. Get him stationary to improve your odds.
I'll line him up somehow.
Good luck. Send when ready.
Fuse box.
Raven, we're tracking a vehicle on approach. Right side.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's the same make and model we spotted earlier. It's the seller.
I'll make sure he doesn't leave.
Alright, that's the vehicle. But, I'm out of time. I will save this. If I can. I think it already auto-saves. But I'm going to stop here. So, If you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as it helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these Sniper Ghost Warrior videos. This is the start of a new walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'm out. Peace.